All right, let's repot those peppers and prune them a little bit. I'm gonna mix some soil. I'm gonna show you what I mixed together, what I mixed for them last year, the mix that I put in the ground for all the garden that seemed to treat everything really well, and then we'll repot them. All right, so all I got, pretty basic mix, just regular topsoil. This is what I have left over from last year. And then I got black cow. This has cow crap in it, or it's just straight up cow manure. Not really too sure, not worried about it. All I know is it did good for my garden last year. So I'm just gonna take a bag of this, mix it with that. So the other thing I got here is fish emulsion. This is supposed to be really good. Macronutrients wise, it does got a bit of nitrogen in it, which is the 511 here, 5 nitrogen. And then I think it's phosphorus, and I forget what the other thing is. It's been a while. Should be about 2 to 3 tablespoons what I just poured in there to mix into that soil. I don't need a lot in it right now. Then I take a stick, mix it up. Toss it aside. I'm just gonna mix it all up by hand. See green plant? Nah, another plant growing in there. I am currently playing in cow crap, fish emulsion, and dirt that's been sitting around since last year in that bag. Fun. Let me go get all the stuff for the peppers ready. Why don't they put a light on front of phones to show you they're recording? All right, I'm all set up here to transfer the peppers into larger pots. I got a few weeks of cool nights, so I figure I might as well put them in bigger pots before I plant them in the ground. I got 8 of them here. I got a hand trail to fill the pots with, because after mixing the black kale, the fish emulsion, and the topsoil by hand, my hands are a little stinky. But if you want to know what won't make your hands stinky, it's subscribing to this channel. And for every 1 subscriber I get before August, I'll release a ladybug into the garden. Be a fun little thing. Let's see if we can get an army of them in here. So let's start. We are going to start with the hot banana peppers. So let's get both of those. And here's the other hot banana pepper. So what I'm gonna do, I wanna get an idea of how high I gotta fill this. So that'll work. I'm gonna put these little name stakes back in the pots. I'm gonna fill it just a little bit at the bottom. Here I am touching the stinky again. And then I'm lightly just gonna press around the outside of this. Turn it upside down. Now normally I would have mixed a little of that Stagra or Sta Green or whatever it's called in there, but because these have Miracle Grow as their soil, I don't feel I need that yet. And then I'm just gonna fill around it and break up that ball there. That's pretty much how I did it last year before I put them in the ground. Now when I put them into the ground, I'll mix actual fertilizer right into the soil. I'll break all the soil up, loosen it real good, and then I'll mix my fertilizer in there along with a little bit of bone meal. That's how I did it last year and I got great results. I'm hoping for the same thing this year. We'll put the stake back in and we'll leave it right like that. And we'll set this off to the side. I'm gonna try to propagate some lilac bushes. Now this I suspect might be 2 plants. This one's really dry. But we're about to find out if it's 2 plants or not. Come on. There we go. I don't like doing this, but I gotta know. For science. Please don't die, little guy. As I shake it violently to get rid of the dirt, I should probably use water instead. No, they are 2 separate plants from what I can see. Yeah, they're 2 separate plants. I want to see if I can separate them. I'm going to get some bottled water. Let me see if I can show you on camera. But right down in here, you can see this one goes under the other one. They're not connected. It's all root. Okay, so what I did was I sprayed it down with the hose. I got a clearer view of what's going on here now. So I'm going to keep shaking this one. Hopefully I don't tear all the roots off of it. Maybe, forgive me. Cut the roots down. And hopefully I could break it loose this way. So I do got 2 separate plants here. I don't know what I'm hoping to accomplish. Okay, I think I got enough fruit on this one that I can just, yeah. So you can see, I separated them. Now let me get enough. These are definitely going to go in the shock. If they survive, I will be surprised, to be honest with you. We will see. I'm going to keep these 2 separated from the rest. We need more of this in there. I don't expect them to grow fast, so I'm not worried about them getting root bound now. So I don't need to go as high, I don't feel. I'm going to pat the soil down around it. Hopefully it'll grow up straight. And we will see what happens. So right here, these are the buds. These all turn into flowers, and when they get pollinated, they'll turn into peppers. So what we want to do, because the plant's putting energy into trying to fruit right now, we want to cut those off. We want to stop it from doing that. So we're going to cut all these little buds off, and then we will just let the plant do its thing. We'll let it focus on growing up and out. Now you can do this with your nails and just pinching the stem of the flower in between your nails, but they're in really small spots. That's why I bought these needle nose clippers here. So I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna very gently get at those and cut them without trying to cut. The jalapeno has the same thing going on. As you can see, it's forming flowers. So all you want to do is just get in and snip. That's it. So let me know what you think in the comments down below, and have a good one. See you next time.